Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 22. We are hearing uh, that how Krishna understood the heart of the young gopis, that they wanted him as their husband, and then he's come, taken their clothes, telling them to come out to take the clothes from him. Evam bruvati govinde
एवं ब्रुवति गोविन्दे
narmar akshipta chetasah
नर्मण आक्षितचेतसः
akantha magnashitode
आकण्ठमग्नशीतोदे
vepamanastam abruvan.
वेव वेपमाना तमस्तु अब्रुवन्.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. As Sri Govinda spoke to the gopis in this way, his joking words completely captivated their minds. Submerged up to their necks in the cold water, they began to shiver. Thus they addressed him as follows. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives the following example of joking between Krishna and the gopis. Krishna, O bird-like girls, if you do not come here, then with these garments caught in the branches, I will make a swing and a hammock. I need to lie down, since I've spent the entire night awake and am now becoming sleepy. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, this is how the Krishna and gopis. Krishna is joking with the gopis. And okay, come and take your clothes, otherwise I'm very tired. I'm gonna make a hammock here and a swing. I'm gonna lie down. Dear gopis, dear cowherd boy, your cows, greedy for grass, have gone into a cave. So you must quickly go there to herd them back on the proper path. So then the gopis are saying, look, your cows have gone away. Go look after them. Krishna, come now, my dear cowherd girls. You must quickly go from here to Raj and perform your household duties. Don't become a disturbance to your parents and other elders. So Krishna is reminding them you have a lot of work at home. You have a lot of things to do. Gopis, dear Krishna, we will not go home for an entire month, for it is by the order of our parents and other elders that we are executing this vow of fasting, the Katyayani Vrat. So they said that we are doing this fasting, so they will not go for a month. And they are doing this on the order of their parents and elders. So, well, the fast was finished. 1 month is over. But maybe, yeah, they're just telling him. I don't know if they were not being at home when they were doing this fast. Were they living somewhere outside near the Jamuna to do this fast? I don't know. Krishna, my dear austere ladies, I too, by the strength of seeing you, have now developed a surprising mood of detachment from family life. I wish to stay here for a month and execute the vow of dwelling in the clouds. And if you show mercy to me, I can come down from here and observe the vow of fasting in your company. So Krishna is saying, oh, looking at you all, even I want to do this fast. The gopis were completely captivated by Krishna's joking words, but out of shyness, they submerged themselves in the water up to their necks. Shaking from the cold, they addressed Krishna as follows. So, of course, it's cold, and they are feeling cold. So they've gone even deep right until the neck. They're putting them there in the water. Then they speak to Krishna. So Parikshit Maharaj tells his mother, Uttara, that you see, we are always hearing Sukadev Goswami as saying gopis, gopis, but he's never saying which gopi. He's saying one gopi said that, another gopi said that, another gopi is doing this. He's never saying their name. Because if he would have said the names of the gopis, he would have gone into so much ecstasy. The gopis are always in the viraha bhav, in the mood of separation, and then he would have gotten that emotion. Then he wouldn't have been able to speak the Bhagavatam to Parikshit. So that's why he just says gopi instead of specifying which gopi it is. Doesn't say their name also. He's so attached to the gopis. Man Manayam vo krithastvam tu
मानयं भूकृतास्त्वां तु
Nanda Gopa Sutam Priyam
नन्दगोपासुतं प्रियं
Jani Monga Vraj Shlaghayam
जानीमो अङ्गव्रजश्राघयम्
Dehi Vasamsi Vepitaha.
देहि वसांसि वेपितः.
The gopis said, Dear Krishna, don't be unfair. We know that you are the respectable son of Nanda and that you are honored by everyone in Raj. You are also very dear to us. Please give us back our clothes. We are shivering in the cold water. So they are saying, your father, very respectable. He's respected by all of us. He's the king of Raj. Everyone honors him. So you're coming from such a respectable family. Your father is so respected everywhere. We also, you are very dear to us also. Now, just give us our clothes. Don't do like this. Don't be unfair. Shama Sundar Te Dasya
श्यामसुन्दर ते दास्यः
Karavama Tavoditam
करवां तवोदितं
Dehi Vasamsi Dharmagya
देहि वसांसि धर्मज्ञ
No Chetrage Bruvamahe.
नो चेद्रागे ब्रुवामहे.
O Sham Sundar, we are your maidservants and must do whatever you say. But give us back our clothing. You know what the religious principles are. And if you don't give us our clothes, we will have to tell the king. Please. They're like, we are your maidservants. You tell us to do anything, we'll do. First, give us back our clothes, and then we'll do anything that you want. Because you also know how is it supposed to be, what are the religious principles? How can we just come out like that of the water? And if you're not going to listen to us, we are going to complain to Kams, the king. That time the king was Kansa, right? Kamsa. Shri Bhagwan Uvacha
श्रीभगवान् उवाच
Bhavatyo Yadi Me Dasya
भवत्यो यदि मे दास्यो
Mayoktam Va Karishyatha
मयोक्तं वा करिष्यथ
Atra Agatya Swavasamse
अत्र आगत्य स्ववासांसि
Pratichata Shuchi Smitaha
प्रतीच्छत्ता शुचिस्मितः
No Naham Pradasye Kim
नो चेत्राहं प्रदास्ये किम्
Krudho Raja Karishyate.
क्रुधो राजा करिष्यति.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, if you girls are actually my maidservants, and if you will really do what I say, then come here with your innocent smiles and let each girl pick out her clothes. If you don't do what I say, I won't give them back to you. And even if the king becomes angry, what can he do? Srila Prabhupada comments, when the gopis saw that Krishna was strong and determined, they had no alternative but to abide by his order. So here, Sukadev Goswami is saying Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. He's reminding us Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he's telling the gopis, well, you're saying you all are my maidservants. And now if you really think, if you really are actually my servants, then you follow my orders. I'm telling you, you come here. You innocent girls, innocent smiles. You come here, you choose who has ever clothes, which clothes belong to who, you come and take. And if you're not coming, I'm not giving you back your clothes. And now Krishna is saying, well, who cares about the king? Even if he gets angry, so what? Krishna is God after all. So Prabhupada is saying, and the gopis are seeing now so much they are talking to him. They're also feeling so cold. So they're like, he's not listening, what to do? We'll have to listen. We'll have to we'll have to follow what he's saying. Tato jal ashayat sarva
ततो जलाशयात् सर्वा
darika shita pitaha
दारिकः शीतवेपितः
panibhyam yonim achadya
पाणिभ्यां योनिम् आच्छाद्य
proteru shita karshitaha.
प्रोत्रेरुः शीतकर्षितः.
Then, shivering from the painful cold, all the young girls rose up out of the water, covering their pubic area with their hands. The gopis had assured Krishna that they were his eternal servants and would do whatever he said, and thus they were now defeated by their own words. If they delayed any longer, they thought, some other man might come along, and this would be unbearable for them. The gopis loved Krishna so much that even in that awkward situation, their attachment to him was increasing more and more, and they were very eager to stay in his company. Thus, they did not even consider drowning themselves in the river because of the embarrassing situation. So, of course, this whole dialogue is going on, and they're getting more attached to Krishna. They're also getting worried somebody else might come there. I think because maybe this area was like nobody else could go, is only for a certain time, maybe. Then the girls are bathing, and then after that, maybe it's like becomes public. So, and they are also like, we already told him we are his servants, now what to do? And they are so attached to him. They so much want to be with him. They are not considering that instead of saying what he does, let me just drown myself in the river. That never occurred to them. They concluded that they could do nothing but go forward to their beloved Krishna, putting aside their embarrassment. Thus the gopis assured each other that there was no alternative and rose up out of the water to meet him. So they consulted one another. They said, well, now what do we do? Although it's embarrassing, it's very embarrassing, but we have no choice. So putting aside the embarrassment, they're getting out now of the water. Bhagavan ahata vikshya
भगवान् आहता वीक्ष्य
Shuddha Bhava Prasaditaha
शुद्धभावा प्रसादितः
Skande Nidhaya Vasamse
स्कन्धे निधाय वासांसि
Prita Provacha Sasmitam.
प्रीत प्रोवाच सस्मितम्.
And the Supreme Lord saw how the gopis were struck with embarrassment. He was satisfied by their pure loving affection. Putting their clothes on his shoulder, the Lord smiled and spoke to them with affection. So the gopis are embarrassed. Here again, Sukadev Goswami is he's saying the Supreme Lord. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So he can do no wrong. Krishna has no malice in him. There's nothing evil in him. So, and the gopis, they have pure love for Krishna, pure loving affection. So Krishna is smiling at them and speaking. Krishna also loves the gopis. Um, in Brad Bhagavatam, where Narad Muni is finding the devotee that who has the received the most mercy from Krishna. He goes from one devotee to another. Each devotee is saying, no, it's not me, but higher. Like he goes to the Brahman in Prayag. Brahman says, no, it's the king in South India. King in South India says, no, it's Lord Indra who has more mercy. Lord Indra says, no, it's Brahma who has more mercy. Brahma says, no, it's Shiva who has more mercy. Lord Shiva says, no, Prahlad. Prahlad says, no, Hanuman. Hanuman sends him to Yudhishthir. Yudhishthir then sends him to the Yadus. And Yadus say, out of all of us, Uddhav is the best. And then Uddhav says, what you say, I have the mercy. Nothing compares to the gopis. There's no comparison to the gopis. And of course, among gopis, Srimati Radharani. And Krishna himself then says that, yes, even I love the gopis so much. Of course, Uddhav, then they say the Brajbasis, and then among the Brajbasis is the gopis. So Krishna says, yeah, I love the gopis so much. They love me so much, and I love them so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hmm.
And like how very correctly you also mentioned that Sukadev Goswami did not mention any gopis name in particular, not even Radharani, because he was Radharani's parrot. And
Parrot.
if
Hmm.
he would have taken her name, it would have been difficult for him to complete the Bhagavatam in 7 days, and he would have gone in ecstasy. So it would have been so difficult also for him to. So that's why he just said gopis, gopis everywhere, because there is
Hmm.
quite a lot of mention now. And then when we are going to hear gopi
Yeah,
geet and everything, it's quite a lot of mention of gopis. But that's gopis. So Braj,
yeah.
yeah,
He doesn't say which gopi.
yeah.
It's not saying any gopi's name. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Srila Prabhupada comments, the gopi's simple presentation was so pure that Lord Krishna immediately became pleased with them. So the gopis love him so much, so much. You know, they've attracted him with their love. All the unmarried gopis who prayed to Katyayani to have Krishna as their husband were thus satisfied. A woman cannot be naked before any male except her husband. The unmarried gopis desired Krishna as their husband, and he fulfilled their desire in this way. So they wanted Krishna as their husband. They did the fast for 1 month for Katyayani. Krishna knew of their desire. And so Krishna is like, okay, I will fulfill your desire now. So that's why he's doing this Leela. For aristocratic girls like the gopis, standing naked before a young boy was worse than death. And yet they decided to give up everything for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. He wanted to see the power of their love for him, and he was completely satisfied by their unalloyed devotion. So the gopis love Krishna completely, complete surrender, the mind, the bodies, the words.
Hare
So,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
So, this fast, Katyayani fast is done only by unmarried, is it? Gopi,
unmarried girls.
unmarried girls. So, not the married one, the married
Y-
gopis.
The unmarried gopis did that because they wanted Krishna as their
Krishna is
husband.
only.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this fast is mainly done only by the unmarried.
Unmarried girls. Yeah.
Oh,
I remember like how people do शिवजी का व्रत
yeah,
16
yeah,
सोमवार
yeah,
अच्छे
Yeah.
पति के लिए.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
want Pati like Lord Shiva.
that's right.
Yeah, शिवजी का fast, that's what I'm saying na, Lord Shiva, to get a
Means
good husband like
husband
him.
like Lord Shiva.
Yeah, husband
Yes.
like Lord Shiva. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Ashutosh.
Mm.
It's a long one, Shilpa ji.
Ah, okay.
It's like, yeah, it's already 28. Like
yeah.
maybe if you want, but I think it's a
Oh
long
no,
one.
we can
Yeah, it's a
stop
long
here.
one. We can stop.
Yeah.
And one thing I wanted to also say, Happy Akshay Tritiya. And on Akshay Tritiya, if you remember, Shilpaji, the Ahubalam, Narsimhadev,
Mm-hmm.
his Chandan, throughout the whole year, he's covered in Chandan. But only on Akshay Tritiya, his Chandan is removed. And you can actually take the deity darshan.
In Ahobilam, is it?
Yeah, in Ahubalam. Yeah, the Narsimha
Ah,
temple in Ahubalam, the very
ah,
famous. I think Bhavnaji visited it last year, last to last year, with
ah,
Narsimha Maharaj.
ah.
They had been
Only
there.
that temple, huh?
Sorry,
Only that temple that Chandan is removed, huh?
only
That
in that only in because throughout the year Narsimha Dev is covered in Chandan there
okay.
whole year, and it's a very famous temple in South India.
South India.
Yeah,
Okay.
devotees, and it's not easy to even go there. Bhavnaji, I remember Bhavnaji was telling that there was the water. Through the water, they had to pass. It was a long passage.
It's like a cave, right?
Yeah, like a cave, yes. And they
Yeah.
had to walk because she has posted the pictures. I remember you must have seen Shilpaji, right?
I've seen because the
Yeah.
devotees had posted some
Yeah, the devotees had
videos,
posted. Yes,
some
Bhavnaji shared it with
videos.
me. Yeah. So I saw that,
Mm.
and it was no, it didn't look that easy.
So south,
So
huh? South of India. Wish
yeah,
I
south of
knew
India.
about it. There go.
I think
Yeah.
it's in Andhra Pradesh, is it?
Andhra Pradesh. Yeah.
Andhra
Okay.
Pradesh or Tamil Nadu? I'm not
That's
sure.
right. Tamil Nadu. I wish I knew about
I'm
it.
not
Actually,
sure
in
which is that.
South, there are many Lord Nrsimha
Yeah.
temples.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. And some of them really, like how Neha is saying, this one cannot
This one is
easily.
really famous, yeah, and it's not
And
easy.
not easy. So there are some of them also like very difficult to get to, but devotees, they go there,
Yeah, they go there.
to take the darshan of Lord Nrsimha.
So, like Akshay Tritiya is the day when you can
You can
really
see
see the
the
deity.
deity.
Yeah, you can see the Narsimha Dev as he is without Chandan. So, quite a lot
Okay.
of deities go there.
Ah.
and in fact,
Different side.
like Akshay Tritiya Day, in fact, in other temples, Krishna,
They
Radhas,
start. They
they
start the
start,
Chandan
yeah,
Yatra.
they
Yeah,
put a
from that day
chandana.
the Chandan Yatra. Because actually, maybe in South India it is not that hot.
It's very hot, yeah. South
Is
India is
it?
very hot,
Now
very
is it
hot.
very hot? So that's why they
Yeah.
cover the whole day. But Akshay Tritiya is such a day that they give the opportunity to devotees to, look at
Uh,
Krishna so that they can remember throughout the year and they can meditate on that form of Narsimha.
Then
Maybe.
they'll start putting the chandan again
Yeah,
from
again.
tomorrow.
Yes, yes,
From
yes.
tomorrow.
So only today.
so
Mm.
only one day and then they put no
Yeah,
more.
Chandan again.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
So something very special. And like
Yeah.
how, we also saw that how the Rath Yatra preparations will begin. The
Yeah.
Rath Yatra
Ah,
started
yeah,
from
that's right.
will start from today, that Akshaya Tritiya.
Making of
So
the rath, right?
yeah, so that will also
Yeah.
start today. So it's such a important. We can meditate on it for the whole day.
Mm. Yeah.
And I think I don't know if somebody wants to see. Then also on DD National TV,
Mm.
they show
Yeah.
that.
ach- The making of the
Yeah, the Rath. They will give a glimpse कि वो रथ बनना चालू हो गया है, मतलब ऐसे उन्होंने लगाना स्टार्ट कर दिया. They give a glimpse.
Mm. I don't know if you all read the pastime with that. Nanda Maharaj wanted to go to Prayag to bathe on Akshaya Tritiya.
Please tell it. I just heard yesterday. Yeah.
And then, um, well, he wanted to go there. So then Mother Yashoda, usually she used to make dal, chapati, bhaji, rice, but today she was making different things. She was making fried things. So Krishna is like, why are you making different food today. She's like, oh, well, your father is going to Prayag tomorrow, so I'm packing up food for him so it can stay fresh for a few days. It won't get spoiled easily. So he asked his father, why are you going to Prayagraj? He says, auspicious day is coming. So, it's good to bathe in the holy rivers. So I'm going there to Prayagraj. Tomorrow I will go. So Krishna is like, okay. Then Nanda Maharaj, when the day of Akshaya Tritiya comes, he wakes up early and then he had this Nanda Ghat, no, where Nandagram, his home. Then there was a lake. There is a lake. I'm not sure if it's there right now. Should be there. Nandagram is still there. Anyway, so he goes to this lake.
There,
That's where they used to
it's
bathe.
there.
Huh? It's there, eh?
Yeah, it's there.
Mm. So he's going there to take his bath there, and then he sees this very old man. Some old man is there rolling in the dust over there, and he wants to bathe in that Nandaghat. So he's like, "Who are you? I never saw you here before in Nandagram, in Braj. I've never seen you. Who are you?" He says, "Well, I'm Prayagraj." And then what are you doing here? He says, all year round, people come and put all their sins in me. But me, myself, to get rid of the sins, I come here to bathe here in Nandagat uh, to get rid of my sins. Oh, Nanda Maharaj was surprised, like, oh, really? Then a little opposite side, he saw beautiful ladies dressed in beautiful silk ornaments. And he's like wondering, I've never seen these personalities before. Who are they? Then he goes and he asks, oh, well, who are you? So then they start naming, oh, well, I'm Ganga, oh, I'm Narmada, I'm Kaveri. Oh, what are you all doing here? They said, well, everybody's coming all year round, bathing in us, leaving their sins. So for us to get purified, we come here and bathe on Akshaya Tritiya. So these are the glories of Raj. Then Nanda Maharaj, he goes back home. And then Krishna asks, oh, are you not going? He said, no, now they all coming here to bathe. Then why shall I go there? I'm not gonna go then. So, so it shows the importance of Raj also, that all these great tirthas are coming to Raj to relieve themselves of their sins on this auspicious day.
Mhm. Nice.
Mm. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shilpaji, I missed. What did you say? That
Hmm?
sorry, I missed it because I came out and then the connection got something.
Oh,
So what
well,
did you just?
well,
Yeah.
Nanda Maharaj saw that all these great rivers, they're coming there to bathe, to
Oh,
relieve
okay, okay.
themselves of their sins.
Yeah,
So then he doesn't go. Krishna asked
yeah.
him, oh, you're not going? No, he said, well, they're all coming here to bathe, to get themselves
Hmm.
relieved of their sins.
Hmm.
So then there's no there's no need for me to go. So we can see that how even all these great rivers, personalities are coming on this auspicious day to Braj, to Nandagram, to get themselves purified. Okay, wishing you all a very auspicious day. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare
Yeah.
Krishna.